I'm Mrs. Dixon, and I teach 4th grade ELA here at Heights Elementary, and this is
Prince Avenger. I am one of her reading students in 4th grade.
And we're just going to talk a little bit about coaching and exit tickets and see what Prince thinks and what I think to help you out about coaching and exit tickets. So let's start with the exit tickets, Prince. What do you think about exit tickets? Do you like them? Do you think it helps? What do you think?
I think it helps with if most of the class gets it wrong, we should try to review it and see what they got wrong with it. And what about you?
I like exit tickets because it really helps me stay focused. Even if I have a lot of objectives for the lesson, I usually have an objective written on the board that I know is tied to my exit ticket. So I'll say to you guys, don't forget, this is going to be your exit ticket. I think it really helps students focus and pay attention, like, I'm going to have an exit ticket. I want to ask you something. Do you like if I skip an exit ticket one day, do you guys wish we had one? Or do you like doing it and seeing 100 show up? Like, if you did get it, does it feel good? Or how do you feel on your end?
I feel that it's kind of common for me to get 100 on every exit ticket.
That's really good. Then you're focusing, right, on it. Does it feel good when you see that 100 pop up on the screen? So if I didn't have an exit ticket on a certain day, usually testing days, I don't do an exit ticket. I think that's enough. But sometimes students, I don't know if Prince does, but sometimes students will say to me, wait, is there an exit ticket? And they remind me. I think most kids enjoy doing it. It's a quick check. Do you like doing it? Like pulling your computer out and getting to an exit ticket quick? Yeah. I think students like that quick click, see if they know it, and get out of here. Like it's not long. It's usually one question, maybe two, that we try to tie to the lesson. So let me ask you this. Ms. Gubatos is our reading coach. You also have a math coach. But how do you think Ms. Gubatos is with our classrooms? She's not always here, but when she is here, how does that help either you or what you see happening in the classroom?
It helps if you can explain something and then she has a better explanation.
Sometimes she does have a better explanation because it's like two heads are better than one, and she can say, I've always done it this way and I do it one way, so you get both things. Does she ever take, probably not you, I think, but does she ever take some kids you see separately to work with them and maybe help them out and do some things like that? Sometimes behind the scenes, what Prince wouldn't see is Ms. Gubatos helps me because she does a lot of the computer things that the students don't see. She's making most of the exit tickets. Usually I'm a really good idea person, so I will put in my lesson plan or I'll send her a note that just says, how about we do this for the exit ticket? Can you put it together? And she'll put it on together and do it on formative. Even all of their tests we put onto formative. I shouldn't say we. Ms. Gubatos did it. It was my idea a little bit, or a collaborative idea, but all the tests we tried to do on the computer to really get the kids used to using the computer. We tried to format them the way the PSSA would be. We did drop-down menus. We did things technology-like, so they were really comfortable by the time we got to PSSAs. It was also Ms. Gubatos' idea. I shouldn't even say her idea or my idea. We talk together, kind of like a marriage or a friendship, and we figure out where our strengths and our weaknesses are, and maybe we have to change that. I really am not a data-driven person in general, so Ms. Gubatos examines all the exit tickets. She'll give me a clue. Sometimes it's right during class. She'll say she sees the exit tickets and they're not getting this, and we can review it right then and there, or that's what the plan is for the next day. All of our ideas kind of go back and forth, and we see, oh my gosh, that's a better idea. Oh my gosh, we should do that. We share it with the rest of the team. Sometimes we switch it up. It's like, the best way I could say, a marriage or a relationship where you figure out, you know what, I'm way better at loading the dishwasher, so just leave the dishes and I'll do them, or who works well. And when it doesn't work, if I say that's not working for me, we're very comfortable with each other. It did take some time to figure out our relationship to make things better for the students, for the teachers, and easier. But honestly, it's a relief. With Miss Gubatos is not in my room, I sometimes wish she was. I could do other activities, or she could be doing things that I could get work done that I need to do, or we're doing the same thing at the same time. We're kind of working like a well-oiled machine together. So how do you feel about having coaches? Because it's 2 years now. You've had coaches in 3rd grade and in 4th grade. Do you think it is helpful to you? Like, would you go to Miss Gubatos just as easy as you would go to me if you had a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the different things. So she's really all over the place. If she's not in our room, you probably see her in another room or in the hallway all the time and all those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
So between exit tickets and coaching, and I could talk for a really long time, but I really love having them. And we just picked Prince to do this with me, but most of the kids are very much the same. They like having a focus for the exit ticket. They like seeing an instant reward if they got 100, or if they didn't. They sometimes are like, I didn't get it. And we know we could go review it, and usually it's helpful all the way around. So that's our take on coaching and exit tickets, right?
Yeah.
High five. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Miss Missoula, and I teach 4th grade math and science.
Hi, my name is Eliana.
All right, do you know Miss Gubatos and Miss Marco, our coaches, help make our exit tickets? No, we're going to talk about some exit tickets and having a coach in our room. Do you think exit tickets are helpful?
Yes, I think that exit tickets are helpful because they help you learn more, and you get prizes by if you get the answer correct or answers correct. You get a prize like a dojo point. My favorite exit ticket was the vision. When I was just about to answer the question, I felt like I wasn't going to answer the question correctly, but when I answered it and got it correct, I realized that the exit ticket helped me boost my confidence about answering questions in math. That's why I think that exit tickets are helpful.
Nice. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. What do you like and dislike about having a coach?
I dislike that Miss Marco's not in my room all the time because she is very intelligent about math and has a lot to add. I wish that she was in my room more. That's what I dislike. But I do like having a coach because she adds so much to my lesson. She has been in math many years and I'm just getting started. So even if it's just a word or how to do a problem, it adds a lot to the lesson. Any other questions for me? No? Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Mrs. Thomas.
And my name is Nayel.
And we are going to be talking today about coaching and how it helps the classroom and also exit tickets. So, Nayel, why do you like exit tickets and how do you think they help the classroom?
I like exit tickets because it helps us remember what we learned and what we have just learned. And I think they're fun because we also give them awards such as candy, prizes, and fun, also other stuff, etc. And it's also because the classroom likes it and they enjoy doing it, and I think it's really fun. So I think it benefits the classroom by helping them understand what they're learning, and if they don't understand, they get help.
Awesome.
So that's what I like about it.
I love that. Okay, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. How has coaching helped you grow as a teacher?
Coaching has made a huge difference in my instruction by giving me lots of strategies that I can immediately apply in the classroom. And instead of relying on my own reflection, coaching also provides another perspective that helps me notice areas of improvement. And through collaboration, I can better differentiate instruction to meet the needs of all of my students by using data to try new approaches. Overall, coaching has helped me grow and gain confidence as a teacher. So, yeah, really good.
Okay, gotcha. All right. We're here with Amanda Scott today. She is a 4th grade math teacher at Heights Elementary School. She has a math coach that comes to her a few days a week. Her name is Amanda Marco. Amanda, how has coaching helped you grow as a teacher?
Having a coach in my room has allowed me to absolutely take chances on lessons that I would normally shy away from. Be able to say, I'm going to try this today and not be worried about the management as well as the material.
So would you say a coach is a lifeline in your room?
Absolutely, yes.
How has it been helpful?
Having a coach has helped me, when students are sitting around with their hand up and I am helping someone over here, there's another educator in the room able to assist that child, and if somebody needs help over here, either the coach can help or I can help while the instruction continues. Everything doesn't have to stop to help one student who's struggling.
And how do your students feel about having another person in the classroom with you?
They love it. They are always asking on the days she's not on my schedule or she's in another math class. Is she going to come today? Is Miss Marco going to be with us today? They appreciate having more resources.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how 10 being the highest, would you recommend a coach coming to a classroom teacher?
Scale 1 to 10, 20.
Thanks for taking the time, Amanda. We appreciate it.
Okay, so I have Achilles here, who's one of our 4th grade students. And Achilles, what do you like about having myself and the Scuba's house in your classes?
Well, they're nice and they're kind of like an extra teacher, and they help us with problems. And they help us like find like materials or like that.
Hi, my name is Heather Cook, Mrs. Cook from Heights, and I'm here with Liam Gonzalez and Sophia Uriba. I wanted to make sure I said it right. We're going to talk about coaching. So I'm going to ask Liam, why do you think we have coaches in here?
I think we have coaches in the room, so like if the teachers don't know what to do about the work, they'll just ask the coaches what to do of the work. And
what else do you see coaches doing besides just supporting the teachers in that way?
I see coaches take kids out of the room, like with reading, with fluency, and with all these like grammar, vocabulary, spelling.
And what do you mean take out of the room? Like work in smaller groups with them?
Yeah, this one.
Do you think that works? Do you think that's good?
Yeah, I think it's good for the kids in a room, for us to learn. As we get older, we know more things about our lives.
All right, great job, thank you. Okay, now Sophia, why do you think we do exit tickets?
I think we do exit tickets so teachers can see how our grades are doing or what we need help on. Like if we don't understand something, the teachers can call us up so she can explain what we have to do or what we have to do to get it. Yes!
So we got one exit ticket. If we get it wrong on the exit ticket, then the teacher can talk to you and relieve you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so now I'm going to have them ask me a question. Okay, so go ahead.
Ms. Cook, why do you think the coaches help us with math and reading and sometimes science?
Okay, great question. I think it helps a teacher to have another teacher in the classroom that knows a lot about what they're doing and what they want to accomplish and working towards objectives, and that helps them think of new ideas, but also helps them divide and conquer when kids need extra help, or they can sit with them and help explain in another way what the objective is or what they're learning. Okay, that sound good?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why do you do exit tickets?
We do exit tickets to get data, and data tells us if the lesson worked or if I need to fix the lesson so that it makes more sense to them. And if everyone gets the same question wrong, I can say, okay, I didn't teach that well enough, let me go back and teach that. Or I can say, they all got it, so it worked for them. Does that make sense? All right.
Question.
Yes.
About the exit ticket, like why you guys do exit ticket? What if you teach the lesson right, but the kids just don't care about the exit ticket? They just start guessing and all that, and then they get it wrong.
That's a great question. That's a great question. So then I have to say to myself, did I do a good job? Can I tell them a different way and see if they get it right? And if they still don't get it right, then I'm going to say, okay, guys, lock in, right? Follow along, pay attention, right? That's a good question. Thank you. Good job. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help and hope you have a great day. Thanks. All right, thanks. Bye. 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 Bye.
Okay, hi.
Hi, I'm Linda Gubatos. I am a reading coach here at Heights Elementary. Very happy to be here in 4th grade with Pam Dixon and Heather Cook. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about how we have evolved as a team for ELA. Pam?
We've changed. One other thing that we should mention is this year we are a little bit different. Is Heather and I split ELA, and I'm the reading focus and she's the grammar writing focus, and we overlap quite a bit. So that's a little different probably than the other schools are right now. But talking about how we evolved and changed, when we first heard we were getting coaches, we were very skeptical, and I'm sure you're a little worried about that, and we didn't know exactly how it was going to go. But we wanted it to work, and I think that was a big part of our success, is we wanted it to work. But we had different strengths and we had different concerns even. And I know data was a huge thing in the vision of coaching, is the exit tickets and data. And one of the things that I have never been a fan of data or thought it was very valid, and I used to say, they would make fun of me, but I would say data schmata. I didn't care about it.
So then I would tell Pam that this is Dr. Costello's vision. He wants us to connect our objective, what we do every day, to an exit ticket to make sure that we're on the right track with our teaching. And Heather does the same thing.
Yes. And it does help. It does help, and it's not, I tell the kids, it's not like PSSAs or a benchmark like Firefly. It's not what do you know? It's with what we did today. Did it work? Did it stick? Can you give it back to me? Can you give me the information I gave you? Does it make sense to you? And do you get it? And if not, we go back and immediately we could remediate. If it's 1 or 2 kids, we could call them right over and look at it and talk about it. Or if everyone did not do well, then we reteach it the next day. And if they did well, we move on.
And checking it to see how they did. It's so great to have a coach, especially like I said, I'm not data driven, because Linda will, if she's not right there in the room looking live at their answers, she is checking it. She's keeping charts so that we can look over a whole pattern of behaviors. We could see, we don't just do one skill in ELA. It keeps repeating and repeating, that we could see patterns of behavior and success, so that we can see what we did. And in our collaboration meetings, we discuss those things. So over time, how we've evolved, even our first year was still figuring out our relationship and what we do well. It was really a work in progress. But this year, we really are a well-oiled machine.
And we're focusing more on the eligible content.
Yes.
And I think that played a key factor with how well,
Absolutely.
I think, how prepared our students were this year for the
For
PSSAs.
sure. It didn't just help the students prepare, but when we're doing lesson plans, if you're an ELA teacher, there is a million objectives. So focusing on the eligible content and focusing on one objective for one exit ticket really helped us have a plan of what are we going to do that day. We'd look over our whole week of objectives and pick one for each day, or we'd talk about it. It really did help. And in the end, Linda, how did I change from data schmata?
Now Pam says data
Greta. I do like the data.
Progress.
It does help
Round
me.
of
It's
applause.
progress.
That's
Yes.
progress.
And I
Good job,
have
lady.
to say, good job. I have to say that the slow was easier this year because we had a coach that helped us pick a objective. She watched the exit tickets. She looked at the data when we were talking with our collaboration, and then we were able to focus more on a more effective slow, a more slow that would tie right into the PSSAs and right into what we were doing.
To all those things.
Yeah.
I had said it in my individual video with a student. Our relationship is kind of like a marriage, and you figure out what strengths
true.
you have and what you do, and you have to want it to work. But we're friends outside of school now. Once we've developed our relationship, we send each other jokes. It really does make it more enjoyable to be in school, not just for the students, for you. It makes it enjoyable.
And with that collaboration, it makes your job easier.
It
does make it easier.
It makes it go smoother.
And in the classroom, you don't have one teacher, you have two. So everyone's looking at the kids like, oh my gosh, that kid doesn't get it. They're not even paying attention. So if the coach is in the room and the teacher's there, one of us could hone in on those kids while they're still working with the other part of the class. It's just a team that works to service the children even better.
Even for behaviors or for
Yes.
for
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
It's just a whole ball of wax.
Absolutely.
We're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.